been using it.
Right, we are live. Look how many of us there already are here, everybody. Hello.
For real this time?
Hello, chat.
Buddy.
Hello.
And them. Everyone.
It.
We got everyone is here. We got the he's, we got the she's, we got the theys, we got the theys. I mean, if you see the shirt. Things look very different in here from earlier, as you guys might see. We're at a different angle. You guys can head, which is where all the magic happens. The hours of day.
Zander's feeling spicy today.
Oh yeah. I've been in calls with you guys since 11 o'clock. I've been talking to all of you since 9 a.m. Of course I'm feeling. First person I spoke to today was Liam.
That does make sense.
I'm also back in my old
call because I was the first one to hop in call.
Oh, wait, you know what? KJ was the first person I talked to. Right.
And we were talking in the creative chat before everybody was up. So
that's true. That's true. For some reason, I thought I got in the call and Liam was the first one here. No, it was you. But yeah, we're here. My room is a lot more up.
Look at all that space.
All this space for activities.
I'll destroy it again.
I know, JT.
It's JT. It's just canon at this point.
Is it an LS11 live stream?
No, it's not really. Rey Mysterio plus dog.
By the way, it says we only have 2 sitting people in here. I know that me and Pierre are watching the chat. It looks like we've got comments from Daryl Keith Ford.
With his usual stuff.
By the way, Daryl, just gonna state your mashup stuff and your your universe mode. Keep up the good work, buddy. I know we don't normally talk about that, but you're doing a good job.
And then we got my guy Flame Shadow in here. What's up, dog? I just want to say, I know we don't have a whole lot of people keep shilling throughout the night, but if you look at the donation goal, we are $363, if I'm doing the math correctly, away from our 3,000 goal, and we got 2 more days to get there. So let's fucking get there, guys.
Yeah, remember this number resets to 0 forever in just 2 days. Midnight on Wednesday. Birthday. That counter resets to 0. We have new incentives for the year and everything else.
We'll figure those out later.
It's just keep doing it because we got some cool incentives over there for this. We got the live stream rumble still open for the 5th, so get your numbers in there, get your people in there. We'd like to do it where the creative chat doesn't go in a round table and pick people, because while that's fun, we'd love to see more involvement from you guys.
Or if you're in the creative chat, or if you're in the creative team and you want to cheat and try to stack more people onto your side, it might be a good idea to donate. That way your person can actually win.
Speaking of people in the creative team,
when me the main ones who bankroll this fucking thing.
Exactly. Speaking of the creative team, because Tatum from the creative team donated earlier today to get those grand title matches. Grand title matches for the remainder of the year are half off, $50 to book title matches, within reason, obviously.
What's up, Bad Dog? Nice to see you, man.
Hello, Bad Dog.
Bad Dog.
Hate to do this to you right off the bat, but we're trying to get our man some cash here. $360 away from our goal for the year. Let's get there. We've exceeded so many goals already. this year because we started this fucking thing at 1,000.
No, we started at
And so
500.
what? Oh shit! Yeah, no, you're right. We started this thing at 500, and we're all the way up to fucking 3,000.
Yeah, we're at almost 3,000.
Spend on a bank and fucking get there because we've exceeded every single one so far. Let's continue this magic.
Yeah, and we got big donation incentives for the rest of the year as well. If you look in the description, you'll see we got 4 more incentives to reach. We did the cleaning stream today.
Fucking
I
The
revealed
clean
a big
stream.
project at 2,700, at 2,800. I will do an entire stream where I am doing an unfiltered Q&A. I'll be in the LS11 general chat, like voice chat, and I will answer all questions that come in the live chat for a long time. 2,900 for the first and only time ever, I do an entire episode of LS11 Raw live on stream. And at 3,000, we get another 24-hour stream for next year. 24-hour stream 2, the big sequel to last year, to the beginning of this year's train wreck, is very likely going to be on January 1st.
Yeah, Rushing and Bad Dog. I've seen bits and pieces of Raw, but I've been in the chat with these guys the entire time, and I was trying to save phone battery on my bus home. But I will watch it. But I know that I can be pretty confident that it was another banger.
It was. Can't confirm.
Well, thank you. You're too kind.
There's nothing wrong with being too kind.
True. The kindness is the real punk.
That depends. That depends.
That admittedly is true. You can't admittedly be a bit too kind.
I've been told that I do that sometimes. I'm too kind to people.
But man, we've got dude, it's gonna be good though. I'm excited for this stream.
All the time. We also have
What can you confirm?
what can I confirm? Fuck, I don't remember. I lost that train of thought halfway through.
Valid.
I have been go
That's fair.
today, though.
Say no more.
Yeah, between our madness, cleaning his house, and his PC crashing repeatedly. Yeah, this man's had a day.
Yeah, I've been going since I got up, pretty much. And I get to do it all again tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel that because I woke up in a Motel 6 and I'm just now home.
Not a fucking Motel 6.
That sounds like an awful time.
Oh, it was. It was. Immediately when I walked in there, I said, "Oh, that's why I've been going for the fancier stuff." When it takes you 5 different outlets to find something that your charger will actually stay in, there is an issue.
Worst feeling ever.
Yeah, I hate loose out. Fucking.
I was like, am I just not gonna be able to fucking charge my phone before I have to travel 3 fucking hours to my hometown tomorrow?
That is admittedly the reason why my phone is always on low power mode. It does save a bit of more battery than usual.
Oh my god, they're letting Austin Theory speak.
My god, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle that he's not in catering yet.
Harsh but true.
It's not his fault that he'd be in catering. It's just they don't know how to follow up on shit. Is my point.
No,
there.
they don't. Remember when he beat John Cena that one time?
Unfortunately.
the most phoned in John Cena match in the last 10 years, and that covers a lot of fucking ground.
Somehow, someway. And we thought the WrestleMania 41 match of Cody was bad.
At least that had a decent idea to it. The execution was just fucking awful.
Travis Scott. That is all. That will be there forever. Next to Cena number 17. Travis Scott.
And to make a joke, because I know it's not gonna happen, so I feel like I can make this joke. No, Baby No Money is not gonna be coming out at Zander Mania in the main event and taking 10 minutes to get to the fucking ring.
Here's Punk.
Don't tempt me, Kay.
Out of sheer spite, Zander will do this now.
I thought it was fucking hilarious that you even brought that up, because I thought like all of 10 people knew who Baby No Money. Okay, I shouldn't say that because I know he's been really popular lately, but I feel like he has a very niche fan base. But then again, Xander is kind of the king of niche fan bases.
Thank you. It's my specialty.
But no, because it's funny because that you brought that up, because that was right after I went to see Young Gravy in concert, and Young Gravy and Baby No Money are very closely tied together.
I knew that, yeah.
So Young Gravy. So I went to see Young Gravy. I was a little sad. He did a lot of songs that they did together as Baby Gravy on those albums. But Baby No Money was also on tour at the time, I believe, so he like couldn't be there. Is what I think that was. So but yeah, no, that was a fun concert to see them. And Young Gravy's actually from my home state too. There's your obligatory Kay talks about somebody being from his home state line of the stream.
The more you know.
Hey, Kay, are you from Minnesota? You've never mentioned it before.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tell someone something.
Yeah. I'm as much shit as I talk about it, I'm shockingly proud of where I'm from.
I'm not.
My hometown is fine.
The only famous people from my hometown in the last 20 years are a college football player who went to jail for 2 years for sexual assault and still thinks he's going to be able to get back into the NFL, and a infamous, shall we say, political figure. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, the only people who are famous that are from my town are Bob Dylan, who was only born here and then moved to me, and then who was only born here. Otis, who was also only born here, and then moved across and then went to school across the bridge. And then an old Ray would probably know who this is better than anybody, but a old territory wrestler that went by the name of Wild Bill Irwin, who also competed in the WWF in the period of time where every fucking lower carder was some ridiculous occupation gimmick by the name of the Goon.
Not the
A
Goon.
wrestling.
Yes, the Goon.
Yeah, the Goon is also from my hometown.
All right, well, we're talking wrestlers from our hometown. There is a wrestler from my hometown. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of him. He's actually pretty niche. He's big in like the 70s and 80s and 90s. Like, I don't think he's ever been. He was in this faction once with some nobodies. Some guy named Arn Anderson is actually from my hometown.
The Enforcer?
Yeah. Arn Anderson and my grandfather are old drinking buddies.
The Art Anderson? Glock Anderson?
Mm-hmm. The Glock himself is from my hometown.
Of all the things Art is known for, the Glock is primarily one of them.
The Glock is his legacy at this point.
Might as well be.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hi, Liam.
Hello.
Hello.
Liam. Whoa.
Guys, this is weird. I'm just watching the show on the watch along, and I don't have 1,000,001 things to do right now.
There goes Kay. Who is Zach's pick for the World Cup?
Blake Monroe.
Oh, I should have figured. That's cool and all. That's cool and all. She's not Chris Allen.
You guys ready for Y2 Vision next week? You ready for Jericho to return in the main event of Raw and align himself with the Vision that cost CM Punk the World Heavyweight title?
Zander, you're so adorable. You're gonna get him this Friday for Y2 Hendry.
I'm not against Y2 Joe. That's the issue. I'm not against it.
Oh, you'll be against it when it's Chris Jericho versus Joe Hendry at WrestleMania.
Probably.
Just you wait. I'll personally go for Y2J versus Dominic. So to even hold the IC title at Mania, which admittedly he could.
Oh my god, you know what that means, Pierre? You know what that means happens? That means it happens because Jericho usurps the Y2 Judgment Day.
I hate that in theory. I do not totally despise this idea.
I think it's just funny that we're
No,
adding
Y2
Y2 to Randy.
Zander's right.
Y2 Judgment.
Zander's right. Zander's right. He's gonna come back next week because it's nearly the anniversary of Chris Jericho's favorite date. So.
Oh my god.
Oh yes,
His wife really
January
likes that
5th.
shit.
Yeah, I hear him and his wife celebrate it every.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, for some weird reason though, they can't go to Washington to celebrate it. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
Wonder why that could be.
No idea.
Not ringing a bell to me.
I will say maybe not my best idea to set myself up where I have to watch Raw like this when I'm streaming, but it's fine.
You'll manage.
I'll get used to it. Hell, if I really wanted to, I could probably move my TV right here. No, it wouldn't work quite as well. I'll figure.
So, do we think Braun actually wins the title next week?
Probably.
No.
Unfortunately, yeah, he's probably not winning, but quite frankly, he should be world champion now. The second he turned on Sam, just give it the belt. Just give it to him.
Sorry. Fucking. You gotta. You're gonna deal with the Punk Jericho face off. You're gonna like it. Zander, buddy.
Yeah, what's up?
You might want to reread your live stream Rumble date.
Yeah, I thought you realized.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks.
Unless
That's why we're here.
Unless we're going back in time, which means I won't see you guys for another
Oh shit!
9 months. 8 to 9
Oh
months.
shit! That just fucking.
We gotta go
That
back
just dawned on me.
time.
Oh god! I'll just say this: the reason I hopped out was because my grandma called me, Love her to death, but holy fuck, I'm not in the mood to talk to her.
Everybody has those kinds of relatives.
And they're usually grandmas.
Or grandpas.
Hey, I wrote a whole book about my great grandpa who was a lot like. I get it. Hashtag buy my books.
Buy this man's books.
Yeah,
Wrote to him.
I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a book about Crisis soon. Everyone's gonna love it.
My God.
Listen, I have an agenda, and when I want something, it happens. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be 6 months from now. It may not be 45 fucking 5 years from now. But it will happen.
Today, Junior.
No, okay, shut the fuck up, okay?
Or what?
Right?
Or fucking what?
Or what? I'll punch you in the goddamn mouth. How about that?
Oh damn! He's threatening to punch me. He didn't even threaten to run me over with a bus. That's how you
No,
know.
you know
That's how
what?
you know I'm under this man's skin.
Nah. You know what I'll do? I'll send your fucking ass to Chicago again, and I'll cancel all the fucking flights for the next 2 days.
Oh no.
Enjoy Travel Day from Hell Part 2.
Oh no.
What a threat. Oh no.
Fucking fine. I'll just drop you on your head and then send Donkey Kong after you again. Make you relive your day from hell.
Nah, I've had worse days than that. Doesn't mean it was the best. But it was.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah. We did both send out the freaking premiere like at the exact same time again.
Get fucked. Mine came through first, Pierre. Get fucked.
Yeah, Flame Shadow. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because that inclines you guys get a title shot, which isn't going to happen. So.
Yeah, okay, whatever you say, bud.
I told you, Kay. I told you. I'm going to hit you where it hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I have a nonsense filter on my phone that filters out all the shit that doesn't matter.
Oh, again, don't go ahead. No. I implore you, take your victory laps now. Because you won't be for long.
Yeah, when are you going to catch me? When you stop running from Donkey Kong?
We got the GOAT on Raw, boys.
Who would that be?
Yay! Nikki Bella Graps.
Fuck me.
The GOAT is here, boys.
I swear to God, if she actually wins the fucking belt.
Wait a minute. The GOAT's here on Raw. The GOAT?
Nikki Bella, the GOAT.
The new AEW Continental Champion Jon Moxley is on Raw? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
I'm glad we're getting more and more of the creative team.
We might as well just lead to whatever decisions AEW makes. No matter how we personally feel about them. Because I did lose my mind when he won it.
Look. Yeah, the GOAT, Nikki Bella.
Hey. Flame, here's the problem. Liam made the Street Profits. He doesn't want the smoke.
I don't know why I've decided to be a Nikki stan as my gimmick lately, but here.
I guess it's your new gimmick. Until further notice.
Yeah, I guess it is. Just catch me on LAW next week coming out in a Nikki Bella shirt.
You know damn well there's only 2 reasons you like Nikki Bella. And they're both in the same spot in her body.
And that they are, and John Cena's money was well spent. Oh God, maybe I'm spending too much time with JT.
You should never say that.
Zander, do you forget what I said on stream earlier? I don't think it's just JT anymore.
Yeah, no, I got a bunch of bad influence on me here.
You have a weird
like-
cast of characters in your
like
life
you-
now.
Like you said, Pierre's your one angel, and the rest of us are your fucking demons.
And even then, I'm liable to occasionally go off the rails.
I was gonna say, even then, Pierre isn't exactly innocent some days.
No, what it is,
So, yeah, you
it's
have-
like the fucking scene in Emperor's New Groove with Kronk when he's got the angel and devil version of himself. Pierre's the angel version that occasionally will go, no, he's got a point.
Yes, that is exactly who we all are.
But no, look, it ain't the fact that I don't want smoke. It's very simple. Very simple. The reason why you want this match now. I'm not 100%. Just wrestled twice. It's the easiest and only chance you have of getting the. So of course you want the match now.
Okay, Flame just don't.
I didn't want the match now. Fucking Flame suggested it. I didn't want the match now.
Well, you know what? My apologies. That's why Flame wants the match now.
So Flame donates $10 for an unfiltered question and asks, "What ARW factions are you excited to debut?" Very good question. I'll tell you. Let's see. I am excited that the Fantastic Four is making their debut on Thursday at Brand New Era. I haven't even read off the Brand New Era card yet to stream. We talked about it in the creative call this morning, but we didn't talk about it on stream yet. Unfortunately, JT is away from the keyboard at the moment, it appears, and Tatum is back on his home planet.
Probably best with the match that's going on Raw right now.
I'm just saying.
There he is.
I'm just saying. It's your ARW's your baby. I'd keep the card a secret.
Yeah, but I also think it's a really fun card that I think would be fun to announce at least some of.
Fair enough.
Oh, yes.
I'll announce
The
some.
Saudi Rumble. Oh, joy.
I think you also got to build interest too at some to
play devil's advocate. To play devil's advocate on the building interest thing, I think there is more than enough interest right now in ARW that if Zander hypothetically did keep the card a secret, people would still tune in to watch.
I agree.
That is true.
I'll give you that.
But go ahead.
Yeah, so Fantastic Four, I can confirm, are arriving on Thursday. And I can confirm, yes, Flame, they do use the American-made entrance. If there was a version of the, I don't know, if there was a better version of an entrance that had like a 4-person entrance that had like a more couple themed motion for 2 of them for Reed and Sue, they'd use that, but American Made's probably the best bet for them.
It's for the best they use American made.
Yeah, because the other options are either version of the Bloodline or Hurt Business, Retribution, or NWO, which none of those fit for the Fantastic Four.
I think because I assume it's probably Johnny and Thing that are doing like the whole hype each other up bit that the Creeds do. I think that fits.
Yeah. It's an easy.
Fantastic World Order when.
Speaking of the Thing, from what I read earlier, apparently there was a point in time where Jack Black was interested in playing the Thing.
I would have loved that. I was pushing for that for years.
What a good cinema.
Get my dad in the MCU.
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
He says, it's weird I'm the good one in chat.
Oh,
It's
the one that doesn't act like how we do about like how I went
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go ahead. You're good.
I suppose he's right.
Wait until Blake Monroe's coming out to the ring, though.
But she doesn't work Mondays yet.
Wait till Roxanne Perez is on screen.
She was.
But anyways, yeah, and then I will give you the name of a group, but I won't say who all's in it. And I'll tell you, Flame, to answer your question, to give you a little more bang for your buck here, is a A faction name I'm looking forward to is the Killing Jokes.
It sounds awesome.
I will tell you about it off stream.
Got it. Though I've already heard bits and pieces. Not going to spoil for anybody else in the chat. That'd be rude.
Also, speaking of ARW, I wish WWE didn't remove the block body because we can't have. We technically could have Steve. Steve would just be a lot more rotund than square. Flint and steel.
You saying he's fat?
Yes, Jack Black's fat.
He's very fucking fat, yes. I mean, that's so mean. Why did I say that?
Why'd you have to say it like that, dude?
That's so mean. Why did I say it like that? Zander's gonna kick my fucking ass. Silence is very concerning.
Sorry, Hemlock.
It's a he's plotting my death as we.
No, sorry. Hemlock and I are trying to figure out dinner still. Where we had agreed to go closes in 20 minutes.
Dinner. Yeah, he's back.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank God I only have so much family.
I honestly think we all say at one point in our lives.
I appreciate my dad and my grandma both calling me and making sure I got home okay. I'll say that. I don't want to shit on him too much, but and my dad's nowhere near as bad as my grandma is.
Yeah. So now that Kay is back, I will preview for everybody the matches coming up on Thursday, January 1st at ARW Brand New Era.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. And Zach, yes, TNA is still going to happen on Thursday. It's just going to be a special double feature day. That's Thursdays are just going to be double feature days for. So ARW on Thursday, January 1st for Brand New Era. I wanted to just call it ARW Brand New Day. But JT and Tam were like, we got to change it up from the Spider-Man movie title. But that's fair.
It is fair. I think I called it Brand New Day when I commented it on the Brand New Era, but whatever. It's the same thing,
fair,
pretty much.
It's fair, but you didn't have to. I'll say that, but
You don't know who's watching, in fairness.
That's
also fair.
You never know with people. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Zander.
okay.
Say it.
Right. Yes, the card. Sorry. Again, been going all day. So, in the main event, as announced, the original Spider-Man, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, the former two-time ARW World Champion, will challenge the Peacemaker for the ARW World title.
Peacemaker.
In a rematch from their showdown at the final ever ARW show, Annihilation 2024, Harlack from Baldur's Gate 3 will challenge Power Girl, who is coming off a fairly controversial win over Elizabeth Bell from last night.
So, what the fuck is Jade's problem?
Yeah, we'll find that out on LAW or TNA this week, I suppose.
That didn't really look like Jade. I mean, it had her gear, but that's certainly a new look.
Also, we can see her face now. What the fuck?
And a whole different look.
That's not what I thought she looked like.
Yeah, everyone was like,
It's a lot different in other
Oh.
pictures.
it's funny.
I-
Pierre and I talked about this once. Pierre was like, "See, I thought she wore the mask because she was going to take it off and have a fucked up mouth like Melina. No, she's just hot."
I was gonna say, I will say this. I will say she is fucking gorgeous, but she's not exactly take home the mother type. I'll put it that way.
Remind me after stream. I'll fucking ramble on about what she's like in the actual comic she from because she is a take home. Get me on another fucking yap sesh like I was on Christmas.
We love Zander Yap sessions.
Oh yeah, I fucking dropped the entire Generation 1 lore of all my heroes guys the other night. Anywho, Donkey Kong will get his interdimensional title shot against Homer Simpson.
Rest in peace, Homer Simpson.
Let's just get the casket out early.
In a 3-on-3 match, because the ARW tag team titles can be defended in any kind of tag team match. In a 3-on-3 match for the ARW Tag Team Championships, the Fantastic Four of Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, and the Human Torch will challenge Bowser, Eggman, and Ganondorf of Big Bad Bosses for the ARW Tag Team titles.
Now, doesn't that just sound fun?
The ARW Women's Tag Team... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna just say, inject the Thing versus Bowser into my veins now.
The ARW Women's Tag Team titles are going to be on the line when the current champions of Wonder Woman and She-Ra defend against... And so, as well as that, I'm only going to say who was in that match once is the thing. The ARW Mixed Tag Team titles are going to be on the line when Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel face Shao Kahn and Sindel. I said what I said. If you know, you know.
The Marvels.
Following their showdown that never came to be, their face-to-face that never came to be, from the Xandermania 2024 After Party edition of ARW, Homelander and Superman will finally go one-on-one.
A match 2 years in the making.
And final match I can announce is that there is going to be a free-for-all gauntlet match. I cannot tell you the number of people that will be in it yet. I cannot tell you who all will be in it yet. I can give you about 5 entries that'll be in it. And that's all I can give you right now. The winner will challenge either Spider-Man or Peacemaker at ARW Reunion Rumble on February 1st, 2026. And I can tell you some of the names involved include Sephiroth. That's why he's not helping defend the tag titles. Former ARW champ in his own right there. Another former ARW world champion in Arnold Schwarzenegger. Essentially, most of the competitors inside of it will be former champions of some kind. Captain Falcon will be there following his controversial elimination in the Donkey Kong Gauntlet, so on and so forth. And then some other segments and things that I can announce are that we will be revealing who the new ARW general manager of the new era is going to be. Zander Carver speaks to the ARW universe. And the
Which one?
The only one.
Senpai.
I just realized I'm
You
not
sure?
wearing the fucking eye patch. Fuck. Oh well, whatever.
No one's gonna care. You're fine.
I committed to the bit last night, but all of you guys were in the voice chat. You guys saw how fucking dilated this pupil was when I took the eye patch off.
It's not worth it.
No, that shit sucked. My eyes started watering bad.
Yeah, you gotta there's committing to the bit, and then there's lunacy.
Almost actually blinded yourself for a bit.
Zach Rushing asks, "Who is your biggest ARW rival, Sephiroth or Homelander?"
I'm pretty sure it's still Sephiroth.
I was gonna say it's got to be Sephiroth.
Yeah.
I mean, Homelander's probably number 2 or 3.
And the thing is, Homelander and I never feuded in ARW. We only feuded in LF.
It's really like, one. Oh boy.
But was there a third segment? I think there was a third segment, right? I think we kind of cut you off there.
Did I say the ARW's new logo will be revealed?
You did not. That was the last one.
That was probably the last thing you're gonna say.
And I will also say that, long story short, ARW is getting a remastered version of the intro. But
Peak.
the old theme that everybody loves, going nowhere.
Hell yeah.
Except for right fucking here.
Except for right fucking here, yep. Yeah, no, me and Homelander was LSWF back when LSWF was going to be essentially a sequel to ARW. Fun fact, you know how a lot of movies have like fake project names so that production so like people outside the project don't know what it's actually called and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
LSWF's project name was ARW 2.0, and the logo I was using for it, for anyone that saw it like on streams and stuff. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because it was a very funny joke, I thought. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna...
It goes just a super generic like metal sounding theme.
Yeah, like it's generic, but it worked.
Oh, it's a banger. It's a banger for being a generic like
It
stop
did work.
being generic
It went
stock
hard.
music. Like it's a banger.
All right, I'm gonna send this in the creative voice chat text as well. This was the fake logo for LSWF before it was officially announced.
Ice. Honestly, it's pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's obvious what it was based on.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna say
that's NXT 2.0 related. Oh, NXT 2.0. What a time.
I'll be right back. Hemlock, I need to come do something.
Oh shit, okay. I guess we're in charge now.
oh Jesus, who made this dumb decision?
Zander, he left. This is all his fault.
Zander, you have too much faith in us. I know you can't hear me right now.
Way too much.
Oh my lord. But anyways, all jokes aside, man, damn dude, I'm excited, man. Last couple of days of 2020, big 2025 is almost over. We get to start saying the big 2026 in a couple of days.
It feels like this year has fucking flown by.
Oh, it has. It has absolutely flown. Like, it's absolutely insane how much this year has just whooshed by on us. And it's like, and it's crazy because like I've spent half the year because I joined the channel earlier in the year, like before Zander Mania even. Like I joined around the Termination Chamber, I believe. And I started like watching stuff in the channel before, but I never like got super like into it. And then I got back into it and was like, oh, I'll watch these guys WrestleMania. And 5 months later, I'm a member of the creative team and guest running a stream while the guy who runs the channel is out for a little bit. So
Yep.
it's kind of crazy how things work and how quickly things move around here. But speaking of 2 days left, you know, we're gonna be shilling a lot, man, because Zander wants to get Hemlock some birthday gifts. He has some other stuff that he wants to do. He has, you know, just the guy. Here's my thing: the guy puts in so much effort for your guys' entertainment. Like, at least consider. That's all I'm gonna say. At least consider it, because we have a 'cause we're like I said, now we are 353 away from our goal, which is crazy because is the term would the term for 6 times be hextupled? It's not a very used term, but would it be hextupled?
That sounds right.
It
Sounds
sounds right. Like
So,
I'll just say it for the I'll just say it for the sake of it. Like we've already gotten to the point where we've sextupled our original goal for Hextuple, our original goal, because our original goal, like I said earlier, was 500, and now our goal is 3,000. So the fact that we've even got to this point is insane. And I know I gave a lot of credit to me and JT for putting a lot of money in, and that's true. But I know that Flame, Rushing, you guys have both put in quite a bit of you guys have put in, and there's 5 more right there from Rushing right on cue.
On
Tatum has
cue.
been a big part of this. Sorry, I'm also having to find something to pay for our dinner. I had to activate my new debit card. I've been forgetting to do it for days, and mine expired apparently.
Yeah.
Well, that's something you don't like to hear.
But
Oh,
man,
Nikki.
Xander, if you didn't
Anyways,
hear, we are now at 2,652 because Rushing just donated for Roman Reigns to be in the Rumble.
Oh well, thank you, Zach. I will. Zach,
what'd you order?
we're getting. Well, we haven't ordered yet because my card is fucking expired, but we're getting Jimmy John's again.
Jimmy's Johns.
Kindred spirits again.
And also, we gotta give Kevin credit. Kevin's donated a couple hundred this year.
Oh yeah, no. The only reason I haven't is because he's not here. Like I would want to give him credit while he's here, but no, Kevin definitely had it. Like you guys have been awesome. Like, but what the main reason we're shilling so hard is because we're so goddamn close. And if that term offends anybody, I apologize, and I'll refrain from it. But we're so damn close.
You're fine. It used to bother me. Now it doesn't really anymore.
Yeah. But we're so close. And like I said, we have hextupled the damn goal. The goal was 500, and we're almost at 3,000 now.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane.
Like, man, it's like I was just telling these guys how crazy it was that, like, because we were talking about how much the year has flown by. I joined the channel, like officially, like became a part of the channel's community in July, WrestleMania. And I joined the Discord in September. I was late to joining the Discord from the YouTube channel. And now it's almost 2026 and I'm a member of the creative team now. And it's just like, where the fuck has the time gone?
Right.
But all I'm going to say is y'all aren't ready for the shit that's coming in the big 2026. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, poor cow. Honestly, I love the finish to that.
What happened?
Raquel was going for a double Tejada bomb. Stephanie got out of it. Raquel hit Nikki with it. Stephanie tosses Raquel out of the ring, and just pins Nikki.
Oh, thank God. At least fucking Sanity ruled out once.
So close, yet so far for Raquel. Everyone's favorite wrestler, Gunther.
Zach asks, may I ask, when is the fan book Raw?
That is a good question, admittedly.
While Zander is figuring out his life, because I'm not going to make him answer a question while he's trying to figure more pressing stuff out, I will answer a question for I will answer a question from Zach from earlier that I missed before the or didn't miss, but was kind of in the middle of my rah spiel about donating. Favorite match of the weekend. Okay, I'll give you mine. Oh man, I can't really choose one because there were 6 shows. So I will give you one from each. I will give you my favorite from each show. So first was World Cup Live, which was a blast. I gotta go the opener. I gotta go. I gotta go Steph versus. Gotta go Steph versus Willow for that. That was a fun match. The 64 seed upends the 1 seed. What the fuck?
Okay, Kate, I'm gonna cut you off real quick. I've got my card activated, so I'm gonna go pick up my food. You guys are in charge of stream. And to answer Zach's question about when fans get to book their whole week of Universe, probably after Armageddon, just because that way I'm in my 6-week build to Survivor Series, and nothing fucking matters for that first week.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
All right, I'll be back. You guys are in charge.
All right. Well. All right. Yep. We'll handle questions and stuff. So, anyways, so, yeah, we'll go Steph versus Willow for World Cup. That was just it was something that like and I'll pull the curtain back a little bit. Zander hasn't shared anything about his plans for like winners for the World Cup or like any like who's gonna win, and he doesn't even know most of it because we're doing fan voting for it, so we don't know like any of the winners of these first round matches. So that was a legitimate shock to us as well.
It's as much of a surprise to us as it is to all of you.
Yeah. So let's see. Bound for Glory.
It was Zander versus Ray for me. Even though Alpha Omega 2 was real fun.
I have a hard time choosing a match because every match was good and every match did its job. Every match had a different flavor to it. Like that to me makes a great show is the matches are different. They have their own flavor, so that one's hard. Yeah, I mean, as far as quality, at like actual like in-ring quality, I'll go with the X Division triple threat match. That match was just, that match was very crisp. It was very well done. For as far as the story goes, yeah, I mean Ray and Zander, that one clears by a long shot. And that's not to say the stories for the other matches weren't good, but that one's been building up for a long time.
So it's like the it's like the first episode of TNA.
Yeah, no, and then rushing, I disagree with you on that. I think there are filler matches, but that's fine because not every match can be just some 20-minute epic. Some matches are like I get what you're saying, and I get that you enjoy each match, but filler isn't necessarily a bad thing. If
That
you get what I'm
true.
saying.
Not all filler is bad filler. Filler is sometimes fun.
But so let's see, and then as far as just fun, I mean, you can't go wrong with the call your shot, right? I mean,
No, you cannot.
I mean, it was just really funny that one of my favorite moments of that whole match was Z3 getting off commentary and going and Doc being like, you know what? I can't be mad. Which by the way, and I'll probably bring this up to Zander later. What the fuck is up with commentators just shirking their responsibilities this past week or so?
Yeah, because of all people, we're down to MDZ now on commentary.
Because Doc, ZC, and JT have all just been like, you know what? I got the bug again, and it's like, what the? And then obviously Xander's been in the ring, but he's a full-time guy anyway. Other than his like in that world, but anyways, Yeah, no, that's that was bound for glory for me. That was bound for glory for me. I guess it was that trip. Emotional moment. I had to go to fucking Eliza, getting beat to fucking smithereens, and somehow coming back and finally having her big singles win that like against a mainline talent. Like that was like I was tearing up, and like we knew that that's something we knew was happening in creative, but it still got a genuine. It's still got a genuine pop out of me, and it still got a genuine reaction out of me because of how much this is building.
It did get a little emotional.
Yeah. Let's see. So we've covered World Cup. We've got okay. So then Lethal Lottery. Um, I mean I I gotta go with the corpse of Zander teaming up with his biggest op right now in Kaz against my girl Soul Ruka. You guys know I'm a big Soul Ruka guy, and I was a little sad to to see her get bounced out of the tournament so early before the tournament even technically begins. That was a little bit sad. But that was a
Unfortunately,
fun.
it wasn't in the cards for Soul Alliance
But
Detected.
that was a fun match. Well, let's be fucking fair. The only reason she got bounced that early was because of who she got stuck with as a partner.
Bobby Fish.
I mean,
But he's
folks,
gone now.
where's the lie?
God, if only we have. Wait, hold on a second. Let me check. Maybe we have it. Nope. No, we don't. We do not have. Wait, yes, we do. Boom. Got
So
it.
here, I was gonna say. Oh, I was wondering what you were looking for. But rushing the thing is with Xander and Kaz getting along. Yeah, it shouldn't work on paper, but it's for a title shot. So at the end of the day, there's situations where guys will work to get guys that can't stand each other are going to work together for the sake of gold because as you hear
Look at
all the
Seth
time in
Nathan right
wrestling
now.
as you hear all the time in wrestling, it's very simple. You get paid more when you're a champion. That's just the bare fucking bones of it, unless you're like the 24/7 champion, because that title doesn't. That title's worth a fucking that title's worth like $2, but that's neither
That's
here
the
nor
nature
there.
of
But
wrestling.
but fucking yeah, no, that match was fun, but as far as like in ring quality for Lethal Lottery, I gotta go with another team a team that I'm honestly more shocked that got along than fucking Kaz and Xander and Buddy and Seth. Because I
Honestly,
said it in the premiere chat how those two didn't wind up fucking killing each other was a miracle.
genuinely, I'm honestly still surprised Seth that they didn't try to throw hands today. You'd have
Yeah,
thought they would have.
yeah, but checks and championships, absolutely. Like you gotta, that you gotta put your personal pride aside when it's a situation like that. Because if you
I
screw your
guess
partner
we'll.
over, you
Yeah.
screw your partner over, you screw yourself over. That's the issue.
Unless you just straight up don't care like a John Moxley does.
Yeah, I mean,
Or La Parka.
Moxley is an enigma. Moxley is Moxley's a guy who I just don't think titles motivate him. I think just hurting people motivates him.
Not
And
anymore.
whether he
Maybe when he
and
first got here they did. Not anymore. It's all
yeah,
about killing the Shield now, which he's done. So I guess mission accomplished.
well, now he's just gonna find somebody. Now he's just gonna find somebody else to torture, I guess.
I guess so.
Um, and then moving on to Sunday shows. I mean, Crown Jewel Perth, the chaos that was the main event. where apparently
where
where apparently not a single fucking person was told that the match turned into a no DQ match.
I guess it was unofficial Bullet Club rules.
Apparently, it was Bullet Club rules because, yeah, apparently Bullet Club rules means nobody besides Bullet Club knows. Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
I mean, speaking of Mox in this situation, I mean, can we talk about Mox just absolutely dog walking Seth?
I suppose we shouldn't be too surprised by that.
Oh no, Mox was in his wheelhouse. Unfortunately, like that was a situation where I think Seth got himself in a situation that I don't want to say he didn't know what he was getting himself into because of how well he knows Mox. But I think he went in. I don't think he thought it through. He went in head first with red eyes and bum rushed a situation that he should have thought about better. Let's
That's
see.
a good question, Zach. Who would win in War Games, the Bullet Club or Six? What version of the Six are we talking about? That's the real question. Though honestly, my answer's probably still gonna be Bullet Club because Jay's probably got him on the same page more.
Which iteration of the Bullet Club are we talking? Because we got like 5 different subgroups of them right now. Are we mixing and match? Are we mixing and matching? Are we doing one specific faction? Are we doing Bullet Club Gold? Like there's so many that there's the problem with Bullet Club is there's so many iterations of Bullet Club and there's so many members. And they're not going to say who's going to be going into the match.
That's not how Jay White plays the game.
And there's no way the Six is gonna. There's no way the Six is gonna be able to prepare for 20 different opponents at this point. Is what the Bullet Club. It might even be more. I think it might even be more than that. It might be like 25 at this point.
Let me do some counting real quick. And that's also to say we don't even know. For all we know, Jay has more sleeper agents.
Okay, Hikuleu, Wardlow, Kenny, Jay White against the Six. So are we talking Cody, Ricochet, Theory, and Drew Six? Are we talking
Cody, Aldis, Solo?
Yeah. Like what are we talking the original Six or are we talking the one of the newer iterations? Because truthfully, I don't know. I mean, if it was the Six back then versus the Six now, the Six might have a chance with Cody, Drew, and Theory all being especially with Theory being at his absolute peak. But if we're talking back then it's a Bullet Club. Then it's a Bullet Club thrashing. That's my opinion on the matter.
I'm inclined to agree with you because Jay's got him on a roll right now. Seems like Bullet Club outside of the main event of Crown Jewel couldn't be stopped. Because everybody's got titles. Well, except for Buddy. But that's besides the point right now.
Yeah. Moving on to LAW. I mean,
original Cody, Ricochet, Theory, and Drew.
Yeah, but what the hell to even say about LAW? I mean, that opening segment was the most Triple H horrific opening segment I've ever seen. I'll just take that how you will. I mean, it was great, and everybody made a good point, other than Triple H, where he goes out to the ring, he talks for 20 minutes, and says absolutely nothing.
That was the Triple H way back then.
But yeah, no, that opening segment was just crazy because, like, I mean, we heard Status for the first time. He spoke for the first time. I don't think any of us thought he actually spoke. I thought he was just a silent, big silent type, to be honest with you. But let's see. I mean, and then obviously match of the night there was the only, really, the main event was the only thing that mattered a whole lot. That was the one, like, weekly show that was in the weekend of premieres. But the main event was insane. JT and JT got a huge win over Rick.
Who saw that coming?
Nobody other than JT, honestly.
I guess he owes you guys a thank you. You came in to save the day.
I was just doing the right thing. All I was doing was the right thing. All me and Flame did were the right thing. So that's what I'm going to say about that, because Juan has been running around LAW since they walked in the door. They've been given, I've said this before, they were giving gimme title shots against Tech and JJ, who we all thought were under the damn floor of the original LAW building. And then they came out of the woodwork and got a title shot against Klon. And then they pull all these baiting and switching where, oh, well, they brought in a new tag team partner because Crim's sick. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Crim's not sick. Crim's not fucking hurt. And then she comes in and dog walks Z3, who, let's be fair, has more anything than brains at this point. And yeah, no, it's just they haven't really done, like, truthfully, Rick's the only one I can excuse of the whole group, because yeah, he's done some scumbaggy shit in his matches, but that's a hardcore match for you. That's what you do, that's a hardcore match for you. So it's a situation of, yeah, I can understand that, but like it's just, and I'm not saying the trickery and shit isn't smart, because it's absolutely brilliant. Ethical, no. Brilliant, hell yeah. So I just felt like, and Quan's been using their numbers game since they walked in the door. Let's not forget they jumped Zander 3-on-1 off the fucking rip. So let's put that one into perspective. And then they want to go into the chat and bitch about, oh, it was 6-on-4. It was 6-on-4 karma, motherfucker. That's what I have to say about that. So, but yeah, no, yeah, we were just doing the right thing. We were helping out some friends of ours. We were helping out the guy who got us in the door, and we were helping out two of our biggest supporters in Jadam. Eliza, haven't really interacted with her a lot. She's been in TNA. I've been more in the LAW bubble, so I haven't really interacted with Eliza a whole lot. So I don't really know her that well. But we were just doing the right thing and helping out we were helping out good people against some people who haven't been good. So but anyways, off that topic. And then, I mean, what can I say about the cinema of Crisis and Infinite Squared Circles? What else could I say about that? I mean, So I'll tell you. So I'll tell you this. I was on a flight from Chicago to Minneapolis last night, and my plane took off right as Peacemaker and Nova was starting. So I actually haven't seen that match yet, so I can't say that was my favorite match because I haven't seen it. I know a lot of people were saying it was really good. I'll check it out when I have the opportunity to. But the match of the night, I mean, Donkey Kong Gauntlet definitely is up there for me.
It was so good.
It was just I'm admittedly still in pain from my brief part in that match. But you know, but you know, Donkey Kong was on a mission and he did what he came in to do, and that was smash everybody. And the man now has 29 wins under his ledger.
Within one go.
With one in one rip, the guy has 29 wins. So I mean, that's just the I think Jadam looked really good again, twice in a day, rolling through the Krusty Crutchers, proving that they belong in a top spot. Specifically, JT, 2 big pins in a night and a day. And here's the thing about so here's the deal with I don't know if you guys have heard or not, but at the Scorchers Rumble, it will be JT challenging Rick C for the LAW Championship. And the thing with that match is there was a vote on who should challenge Rick for the title at the Rumble, and it was a 6-1 vote because one of the board members wasn't there because they're recovering from dying. Shout out Ray. Done a lot of fucked up shit, but hope you get better and be a better person. But yeah, so with a 6-1 vote, JT almost got the vote unanimously, and oddly enough, the one person who didn't vote for JT was Zander. And the person
I'm too surprised to learn that.
And the person who you know, yeah, no, it was Zander, and he and it was just and yeah, so but yeah, no, yeah, I'm rooting for JT against Rick. I think it's gonna be a normal match this time, from what I'm understanding. I might be wrong on that, but I believe it's gonna be a normal match this time. So I do not think that Rick is gonna be able to cheat and bullshit his way through a win because he's not gonna be able to light JT's face on fire because he'll get the squall. Yeah, he'll keep the title, for sure, I guess. But he won't be able to, yeah, so but I'm rooting for my man JT. I'm rooting for him a lot.
I'm sure we all are outside of Liam. And maybe Xander. Because who knows how things stand up for them right now.
Yeah, I think Xander's in full Dolph Ziggler should have been me mode right now, if I'm being dead ass honest with you right now.
That's one way to describe it.
Not exactly sure how much I'm. Yeah, I don't know. But speaking of Xander, while we're on the topic of Xander, what about the Bonesaw match yesterday? That was a fun one, huh?
Most definitely.
I mean, it went past 3 minutes, and it
Way longer than 3 minutes. Almost 30. I don't think it went that long. But I know it was a long while.
yeah, it was no, it was a good battle. Just Zander getting the fact that was Zander. I'll give Zander credit where it's due in this situation. That was his 4th match
In
in
24 hours.
a span of 24 hours. And he went in there and he swept all of his matches. He won 4 matches in a span of 24 hours.
I believe so. If I
Because he
he beat
beat Ray.
he did.
He won the only match he didn't get the pinfall in. I'm pretty sure is the 8-person tag. Because JT was the one who got the pin in that match, but he pinned Soul, and then he beat Bonesaw. So Zander
is true.
But I mean, it doesn't matter about who got the pinfall. It matters of whose team got the win, and Zander's team got the win. So Zander did get 4 wins in this weekend, and because the man's a fucking maniac, he has and I actually, you know what, I can't even say the man's a maniac because it partially is our fault. Actually, it's mostly our fault. I'll be 100% real with you. The man has another 4 matches this weekend, or at least like Thursday and Sunday, or Thursday and Thursday through Sunday. He has 4 more matches, and 3 of them are grand title defenses because he has grand title defenses against the following. He has grand title defenses against Rhino, Shinobi, and he has one against both Tatum Lords and Liam Malone. And then he has, I believe it has been confirmed at this point that let me look at the list just so I don't give you guys some false information here, because I would hate to do that on the first time that Zander trusts me with a stream, because that would not be good for me. This weekend at Lethal Lottery, in the first round of Lethal Lottery, funnily enough, Zander and Frankie Kazarian will be teaming up to face Beauty and the Man Beast, aka Anna Jay, and for the second time this weekend, Rhino.
Having to wrestle with Rhino 2 times in a row is a little insane.
I'll take some credit for the grand title match. I paid for that one, so. Funnily enough, that was the one I paid 100 for, because the other one I paid for was 50 with Shinobi, which I know from talking to Zander earlier on stream. If you were here, you remember this. Zander's very much looking forward to getting his get back on Shinobi.
He's
very excited to he's very excited to get his ones with Shinobi finally. So
if you look at that, Theory is back in trunks.
Oh, he doesn't look like his gear got lost in the fucking carry-on.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, it kind of still does, but now they're just trunk form.
So are they like MMA shorts now, or?
Look at this blazing pose doing.
Yeah, he went from having Well, yeah, he went from having 2 matches this upcoming weekend to having 4. Bad dog. That's that happened within a span of about 10 minutes. But that was the price that Zander paid for dropping the grand title matches down to 50.
There they go.
So but yeah, no, we had a big weekend this past week.
Huge weekend.
Xander's a maniac, but we love him, and we love that we got so much content. We just hope that he doesn't kill himself making content for us. To obviously a lot of that whole spiel that I gave was there. There was some kayfabe mixed in there from some stuff from LAW. There was a lot of kayfabe mixed in there. All seriousness, all real. Me talking. We hope that Zander doesn't die before
That's
he
all.
would finish up too. But if he keeps doing, if he keeps doing 6 shows a weekend, Liam's gonna run him over with their bus. So, like, there's yeah. Yeah. There we go. But
It's
he
so
had.
weird the fact it's just me and you, honestly.
It is very odd. It is very odd. He had so he had it was technically 3 defenses in a week because 2 of the matches were lumped all together. Because he had the match against Adam Pearce. He had the triple threat against Brunson and Halliburton, and then he had the 5-way against Pierre. You can help me with this. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was Brandon, Missile, and I can't remember the other 2 off the top of my head.
Let me think. It might come back to me. I know those 2 were in it. Yeah, it's not coming back to me, not gonna lie.
All right, I'm actually gonna go look at it now because it's bugging the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I'd imagine it would.
It was Nixon Newell and why did nobody proofread this? He says 6 and then he says it's 6 sponsored opponents and then only has 5 listed. So Nixon Newell was number 3 in that 5-way.
I guess we'll ask him whenever the heck he comes back.
It was JTG.
Oh, good old JTG.
Brooklyn.
Yep. Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Booyaka, booyaka.
And I'm back.
Hello, JT.
Hello, JT.
Hello. What I missed?
We
Oh,
were
what?
talking. We were actually talking about your. I'm glad you're here because we were talking about your upcoming championship match against Rick C at the Scorched Earth Rumble.
Yep. Fuck Rixie. You know, uh,
So
I
Austin's got a new theme.
theory.
Yup.
Is it good or bad?
And it's
How Def Rebel is it? How Def Rebel is it?
I mean, my volume's pretty low, so I can't really hear it.
Eight-town down, scream it out loud. Eight-town down, like that sound.
A-Town down, futures right now.
How do you feel about the buzz cut theory look right now?
Can't say I love it.
It's the most but why thing I've seen in a while.
He looked better with the hair.
I guess this is the pro wrestling terms. You cut my hair. I cut my hair. Now I'm a bigger threat, or I'm more serious.
Now I'm a psycho. But yes,
Yeah.
pretty
Ooh,
much.
I got a haircut. But no, anyways, JT, how are you feeling about your upcoming Scorched Earth Rumble title match?
Well, first and foremost, we don't really know if I am going to be getting a title match per se. Am
Did
I
it
entitled?
not announced already?
I believe that's the thing. I pinned Rick, right? But
You did.
I pinned Rick, so rightfully I should. But
That's how things usually go when it comes to that, right?
it
You
is.
pinned him.
But the problem is, I don't know. I feel like I love the guy to death, but Zander, I don't know. I don't think Xander's too big of a fan of me getting a title match 1-on-1.
Yeah, last
I
time I
guess
checked, Xander didn't pin Rick C.
he didn't. He didn't.
No, I don't think he did.
Yeah, but and here's the thing. I agree 1,000%. I would love to fight Rick C. I'd love to take the title off Rick C. But there's been this common theme with Xander for a while now, where he's been making a lot of questionable decisions. For
Yeah.
one, even in giving Rick C that title match, that was definitely a very odd choice. Then following up, he made another questionable decision by, first he put himself in the title match, then he put himself in that title match against he put Rick C in the title match. Then he had the title match, but didn't think to give himself enough time to recover. That way, when we fought the apocalypse, it wouldn't have been, we wouldn't have been going in with an injured man. Then, he started kind of going at it with Tatum and everything, which, another odd choice. And, that is the thing. He's been making a lot of questionable decisions, and I really thought with LAW when I came to LAW, I thought winning the grand championship would have been, his moment, That would have been his all right, now we can get back on track. But instead, he seems to be making another questionable decision by putting himself into another title feud while holding the Grand Championship.
Didn't he
And
pitch a winner take all for both titles?
yeah. And I'm
That's
like, I don't.
pretty weird.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't know. And I'm like, Zander. In my mind, I'm saying, Zander, like, don't you see the pattern here? You keep giving this guy opportunities, or you keep giving chances to people, to ruin your creation. You gave it to Ray, and look what happened. You
The
gave
whole
it to
apocalypse thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
You gave it to Rick. Look what happened. It's just a constant theme here. And so again, I do think that I should be given a shot at the LAW championship.
I thought he announced it. I could have sworn Zander and begrudgingly announced it.
I know he announced it was like a 6-1. You'd vote on that JC should get a shot at Rick
Yeah,
from the board.
yeah. But that's the thing. I would love to think that I should get that title match, but I something in the back of my head just says I don't know if Xander's gonna quite let that happen the way that I think it should happen.
That is a fair point.
And
At the
love the
end of
guy.
at the end of the day, I think he's a little bit worried that I think he should be worried that if he tries to overrule the board, that he's going to get a vote of no confidence.
That's the
That's
last thing he could really afford right now. LS11 Universe has pretty much been his life at this point.
Yeah,
It'd be a shame to just like lose it all just
right.
that.
Right. And that's the thing. And that's the thing. Beyond that all, I also think, okay, if it's not gonna be me, we have so many really talented people who, haven't gotten a chance to really prove themselves in LAW, And I like to think that with me getting this shot, I'm representing all those guys who haven't gotten a chance to really showcase themselves as, top contenders for the LAW world title. But
seems like it seems like it's been a very shallow revolving door. The same people on top. Would I be wrong on that? I know I'm a little new to the scene here, but seems like there's been
I
it seems like
wouldn't.
there's been a pretty shallow revolving door of the top guys around here.
You mean for LAW?
As far as like the indies and the LAW and the originals go, yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, because there's Nova. He's on top for the most part. Up until recently, he was DPW champion.
right.
Then there's Eliza, but she's mellowed out after her, tyranny.
Eliza, I feel like has gone through a lot.
Yeah.
And she's not stepping
Yeah.
on toes. She's not stepping on toes to try to get into her position.
There's
Uh,
Jade, but God knows what's going on with her right now.
The less said, the better.
He's
Yeah,
hot. We know that. I mean, yeah, she'd suck my soul clean out of my fucking body, but
I don't
Okay.
think it'd be in the way you'd like it, though.
I
It's like that.
holy shit.
Hold on. Give me a second.
That goes back on our point of sometimes Pierre isn't the good angel after.
Give me a second.
I'm
Give me a
really
second. Actually,
not.
no, Pierre, hold on. No, yeah, we gotta give you that one. You stumbled me with that.
That was
That's my proudest achievement then.
the fact that the fact that I started my next point and tried to move past that and just couldn't is
Yeah.
pretty
But come on, it's a pretty easy joke to make.
Oh no, it was. Oh, it was.
It's an easy joke to make, but it's just like I would expect.
It's a layup.
It was
That's the
low.
thing.
It was low hanging fruit, but it's low hanging fruit that I didn't think fucking Pierre of all people would.
Right, that's the thing. I was thinking it, and I was like, I could say something, but then I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep that to myself. And then here comes Pierre actually saying it. And I'm all like, oh my god, yeah.
I mean, all I'll say to that is there's more than one way to skin a cat, and that's all I'll say to that one.
Right.
But
But like you were saying, I say, yeah, this does kind of feel like it's been a revolving door, and I also feel like
it's not
even when
it's a very shallow revolving door. There's, well, I mean, there's what 6 people maybe in each division,
and then
maybe even shallower.
but much more, like I feel like even at times, when it was, the occasional person who wasn't in the revolving door, like Colton Scribner, um, a lot of people, were very happy. Well, a lot of people definitely thought, hey, this is a big moment. Hey, we're doing, this guy's the champ now. He should be the man. He should be the top guy now. But I don't know if anyone
And
else remembers this. There was like a moment in LAW where I feel like Zander tried to like little bro him, like
Xander getting on his high horse and little broing a up and coming talent. That doesn't sound like him at all.
inconceivable.
yeah. But I mean, and then
Then
what's
the
it
whole
called?
Chris Danger debacle happened with Colton.
Yep. Then the whole that's the thing. It was like, uh, Xander expresses, kind of makes a big thing of, hey, you might be the champion, but I'm the guy around here, right? And then, coincidentally, Chris Danger also wins very shortly after that, Chris Danger wins the title. I want to say that's coincidence. I want to say, just freak accident, but then, fast
At some
forward.
point, you just start to notice things.
Yeah, because then fast forward, eventually Ethan Ace gets his moment on top, right? And I'm thinking like, okay, Ethan Ace is, he's been around. He seems like a guy who, he won the Rumble. He won the Rumble, rightfully earned his opportunity. There was a bit of, I feel like there was a bit of doubt in someone like Ethan Ace against someone like Chris Danger, but you know what? He rose to the occasion, proved himself, and it seemed like he was getting into the swing of things. Like he fought DJ Danger, had that great match when BCW was trying to invade, but then like TNA
Remember
comes
Baron
around.
Blade.
Yeah. Then like TNA comes around and he's getting the opportunity, as the LAW world champion. One would have thought, he'll get an opportunity at the TNA world championship, right?
I mean,
World
he got a shot
champions.
at the international title, and he did
Right.
hold it for a while until ZSJ got around.
Right. I mean, he held it. But part of me is all like, that's a little odd, that, Ethan Ace was getting an opportunity for the, not the lesser title, but the lower title
The
instead of what.
lower mid card title, like it's not the X division title. It's the
What was
international
stopping him from
title.
going for the X Division title? What was stopping him from going for the X Division title?
I
I think
believe Taiji had it. I think he did. Maybe. Could be wrong about that. Could have been somebody else before Taiji.
No,
the thing,
Taiji won the ladder match, I think, at Emergence, if I'm not
yeah, the thing
mistaken.
is, all the titles were vacant and everything like that, and I believe the thing was the LAW guys. It was a big thing that the LAW guys were going to be, all the champions were going to be given shots at the main title.
Apparently say his name and he appears.
I believe in ZC.
Well, hello again, Zander.
Hello, I was waiting to see if one of you noticed I was back.
You've missed a lot.
Yeah, I was gone for like an hour. What happened?
Yeah, did you so am I crazy or did you am I crazy? Please tell me I'm not crazy. You announced that it was that you officially announced it was JT and Rick, right? Or did you just make
that's
the
announced.
no confidence thing?
Yeah, that was announced.
Okay,
Yeah, I was
we're
trying to
not crazy.
JT was like, "Oh, I don't think it was actually announced." No, it was announced, bro.
Yeah, it was announced, JT. I actually have to pee, so give me 1 second.
Coincidentally, okay, so it was announced, and I'll be remiss if somebody isn't plotting a way to sneak his way into that match.
Liam has been pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time for a new era of talent to break through in LAW.
I
And we've
agree.
noticed a pattern.
I
There's a
agree.
revolving door like the same 6 or 7 people.
Right. And so yeah, I think it's great. I think it's incredible that I'm getting this opportunity. I'm gonna definitely do. Uh, I won't say too much now because I feel like when LAW comes around, you're going to be hearing a lot of my thoughts on, just everything involving Rick and the Clon. In fact, I
We
said
kind of
recently,
already did for the
yeah,
most part.
that's surface stuff right there. That's now that I
You
guess,
know a lot more about Rick than I do, so yeah.
yeah, that's
If anybody knows them besides them, it's you.
Okay,
yeah.
so catch me up here. I'm looking back. What did I miss on Raw? 2, I came back to kind of hear JT talking about like the LAW TNA stuff, and
Right. Something okay with Raw. Somebody update him on that.
yeah,
Somebody who's actually watching Raw, aka Pierre.
I'm not really watching.
Apparently,
I'm
Austin Theory
barely
has a
paying
new
attention.
theme.
Yeah,
Apparently, Austin Theory has a new theme. That's something we confirmed.
yes, he's got a new theme.
He's
And
got new
then,
gear,
And
correct? Or at
Liam's
least
gone
different.
officially.
looks
let
like
me
the
check
Usos are going to be a
something.
tag title
Oh yeah,
match tonight.
Dominic Mysterio is apparently hurt.
But they didn't think they'd vacate his title or anything like that. We just know he's hurt.
Apparently, Liam got sick of the truth bombs I was dropping on him.
Mitch, you want out of the room? Gotta quit running away when I'm trying to open the door for you.
You all right there, Zander?
Oh,
Cat
cats.
Wit, smaller one that you guys look at. She's walking up to the door and screaming like she wants out. But then when I'm starting to walk towards the door to open it, she takes off and runs and hides under my bed.
Cats
cat.
are interesting creatures.
Witch, quit going under the fucking bed if you want out of the room. Because I can't just open the door for you. Food than you. Whatever. You want out? I'll let you out later. Okay. So what was the whole thing? What was the whole thing going on with the LAW talk? I heard JT questioning the choice of Ethan Ace getting the international title instead of the TNA World.
I mean, that's the thing. My whole thing is that that's the thing. I just feel like there are when you're typically in charge. No disrespect to you. I know, like running stuff like LAW and just stuff in general with the board and everything that I guess you're a part of. It's not easy, but I did call into question, the decision to that I guess the board or whoever was that Ethan Ace in exchange for his LAW World Championship. Instead of getting an LAW World Championship, like I think probably would have
TNA
happened.
World Championship. TNA.
That's the thing. I just think like if Carnold was the LAW World Champion, or you or Adrian Nova were the World Champions, they probably would have given them a shot at the TNA World Championship. You know, Ethan kind of got a lower end of the stick, in my
The
opinion.
international title,
You
like
want
not
the
the
kayfabe
X
answer or
division.
the real answer?
Both, honestly.
Uh,
The kayfabe answer.
JT. Yeah.
So I'll leave both. The kayfabe answer is the Xander Carver character has always had it out for the Ethan Ace character.
Which is JT Jason's point.
Yeah. The actual answer is I wanted Ethan to be a champion. There needed to be at least an LS11 original winning one of the belts at Emergence. I was not budging on Bishop Dyer TNA World Champion. So
The
international
one
champion
hill
Ethan
you'll
Ace.
die on, Bishop Dyer, TNA World Champion.
Now, kayfabe, I knew that answer. Out of kayfabe, JT Jason, he's just like, huh, that's kind of funny, you know? Especially when your little bro Colton, when he's the world champion, and then, you know, you kind of follow up when Ethan Ace is the champion by giving him a lower championship when you lose control of LAW. So JT's just like, you know, part of me is all like, even if I do, you know, beat Rick, part of me is questioning, am I going to have Zander's support? Or if I even have Zander's support at all.
Yeah, like the kayfabe thing is, the Xander Carver character, whether he is face or heel, is insecure about the fact he can never seemingly win the top title in his own companies and not drop them almost immediately.
Right.
Without
Hi,
spoiling anything for
Tatum.
when K gets there.
Yo.
Hey, Tatum.
Hi,
Like,
Pierre.
without spoiling ARW for K, you can see it on my roster page that I am a former ARW champion. I'm the shortest reigning ARW champion. The LSWF title, I had to cheat to win, and the one time I had a defense that was supposed to be clean, I lost. The one time I defended it clean, I lose to DJ in a matter of minutes. I can win titles all day long, I can't retain them. And so that makes
So it's Johnny Gargano for Sasha Banks syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
So out of kayfabe, does it actually bother you?
No.
It'd be weird if it did, man.
I'd book the shows. It'd be weird if I was upset that I booked myself to lose.
It'd be so
No,
weird.
I mean, to be fair, I think that would be that wouldn't be something unreasonable if it did bother him. Like,
are you sure? It's virtual.
Yeah, it's virtual, but at the same time, what's it called? If I'm like writing a show and everything like that, and I can make everybody else's character in my show and everything look good, but my own character can never really lock in when, you know, the going gets tough.
That's the booker's choice to not make his character lock in.
To a degree, I feel like it is. At the same time, I mean, like, again, because I'm writing my own character, I'm always going to have them.
You don't want to Kevin Nash yourself, but you also don't want to.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't. But I mean, like, at the same time, again, it wouldn't
Would you rather he be hardcore?
It wouldn't be unfair.
It wouldn't be everyone.
It wouldn't be unfair if it did bother someone that, hey, I can't really write myself to lock in like that because I have a bunch of other characters that I want to give shine to. You know, I wouldn't say that would be like unreasonable or anything like that.
Yeah. I guess I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
it makes sense.
Yeah, it's not like what's it called? It's not like oh, does it bother you that, you know, you book yourself or anything like that? No, it's not like that, but it's like, does it bother me? Would it bother me slightly that I give a lot of this platform to other people and everything like that, but because of that, I only have but so much time I can really give to myself. That's pretty reasonable. You know?
A more actual answer I can give to that is, it does bother me that I give all these other people a platform, and most of the time they're very grateful for it, and that I am happy about.
Right.
But what bothers me is that I give these people a platform But God forbid I give it to myself.
Right. That's the thing, because I
Yeah.
feel like that was a big problem with LSWF. Like,
Right.
give opportunity to other people. Grateful. Sometimes they're grateful, sometimes they're not. But then, like, okay, well, if nobody's going to be grateful, I might as well put it on myself, or I might as well use this opportunity to someone who will be grateful for it, and that's me, you know? And then, what are you doing?
Uh,
You know, you
I
can't,
was gonna
you
say,
can't.
what are you? Yeah. I was gonna say, what are you talking about? Because we've been pushing for you to book yourself better and less of a punching bag at times.
Yeah, no, you weren't there
No,
during
those were dark days.
LSWF
Yeah.
time. LSWF times. Here's the thing, I wasn't
Those
around during
were the
LSWF
days.
times. I wasn't even around for those times, but all I hear is just nightmare stories.
Scroll back and
It's
find it.
just
It's
like
there.
Vietnam flashbacks every time you hear LSWF.
Yeah, there's a reason that it didn't. There's a reason LSWF never came back fully as LSWF. There's a reason I merged it with LSWF.
Probably for the best.
Definitely for the
I get
best.
PTSD at the term LSWF nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never again.
Um. Yeah. I don't even know.
But yeah, I guess but I guess going back to what the original point was, I'm very excited to get an opportunity at Rick C because uh you know, before I joined LS11 as a wrestler, I was always a fan, and I was a fan of LS11, and I was a fan of I was a fan of the Clone. I admittedly, I was a fan. I used to watch their stuff. I used to watch their product. Uh, and as I expressed, I feel like I thought I knew Rick C previously. But ever since he came into LAW, I feel like I've seen a different Rick C than what I'm used to, and part of me feels like it's an act or it's a mask. Uh, you know. But a part of me is also now kind of questioning, after all this time that I've been on the commentary. Uh, part of me feels like, I don't know, maybe was this Rick the entire time? And I mean, I guess I'm gonna find out soon enough. What Rick's true colors are, but. I'm just as much as I'm questioning who the real Rick is. I feel like by the time we have our title match, he's going to be questioning who Rick C is and what
Yeah.
he wants to make out of this title match as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me say this. Okay. You want to know what happens when you strip the act off of the clown, when you take the bravado and the trash talk and all the antics from them? You get a
Right.
bunch of vulnerable, insecure children who can't handle failure, and that's going to be very apparent when JT and the Desperados of Fire take that gold off of them, and they're stuck with nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all.
Much more. I also want to state, the United States Championship. I feel like Krim is a little bit too comfortable. They think that just because I'm not in talks about taking the title from them, and the Desperado and Fire, just because our focus are on other titles, I feel like Krim's gotten a little comfortable. Like, okay, that's the thing. You guys weren't around, like, after the shows, when I was commentating and everything like that. Oh, you will not believe how pissed that locker room was when they heard when Krim ended up having the US title. Everybody, I don't think there's a single person in that locker room that is happy that Krim is the champion. That any of
I
the
Now that you say that, I'm not sure JC stayed for the rest of the show.
yeah,
I don't think I saw him after that. To be honest, I think he stormed out.
Yeah,
yeah,
there were some problems backstage. I was dealing with some other stuff. I was getting ready for 4 matches in 24
Yeah,
hours. But
yeah, yeah. Also, I got a little bit of a bone to pick with you there, Zander. I won 2 matches in my debut weekend. Why the fuck wasn't I on the LAW card this week? Oh no, I'm sorry. It's because a group of egomaniacs had to have a 20-minute opening promo segment and then another 20-minute match at the end of the night.
I blame Rick. He came out first.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
You gotta
whoa.
blame
Okay,
the
let's,
Quan on that one. It should have been
yeah,
just
about to
simple and
say.
easy. Rick comes out there, JT can say his piece, JT and I are men, we can talk this out like men, but then
Right.
Liam had to come out there and go, "Oh, brother!"
Yeah,
like they always
no. It
do.
was no. It was the porn stash egomaniac named Liam Malone who had to come out and make the things go even more off the damn rails. No, I know exactly who it was.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. Oh god.
Because I don't know if you noticed, but I was in my gear. I was ready to compete, and then I get told, "Oh, sorry, we don't got nothing for you today." The opening segment ran long.
Yeah, that would be on the Klon for running over the time. Like I said, JT and I easily could have just talked this out like men. And you know what? The board voted, the board voted almost unanimously. The only person on the board not to vote on the LAW World Title match for Scorched Earth Rumble was Ray, naturally because I put him in a fucking hospital bed.
Speaking
Yeah,
of the
speaking of
devil,
which,
Where's
what the fuck
Ray?
are you doing here?
You good?
maybe this is his ghost.
I
That's
was a ghost for a little while.
worse.
Possible.
I mean, you did die that one time.
I did, yeah. Ray killed me that one time. I got better though.
Yep, that's true.
If only death was that simple.
The fact that we joke that you guys were gonna kill each other and you guys have canonically now killed each other is hysterical to me.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Technically speaking, that is correct.
All kayfabe aside, that is hilarious how that worked out.
It's literally like the two-parter from Family Guy. It's like Stewie kills Lois, Lois kills Stewie.
mm-hmm. Ray kills Zander, Zander kills Ray.
Up
Yep.
till the end.
So, Zander, what do we got to do to get you to do a queso collab?
You know what? If his fat ass wants to do it, we'll do it.
Oh shit!
Not enough for me.
Also, guys, apparently the PS6 and the new Xbox just got delayed.
Oh, thank fuck.
Listen, Zander,
Oh,
Zander, I love you, man. You can't talk about Ray's brother like that.
Look, if you guys want a queso collab, we'll call up Kay's hometown boy Otis, and it's just as good.
who's gonna tell the
Guys,
difference?
I don't
really?
have a brother. I have two sisters who are so terrifying that you guys don't even want to open that can of worms.
Whoa. You don't have a brother? Then who the fuck was Richard Wood on the Season 3 WrestleMania kickoff show?
Who?
Richard Wood? Remember? I'm not Ray. I'm his older brother Richard. I'm from Lowell, you prick.
Was that all a lie?
I love my brother Ray, but he is a slab on humanity. Done?
Brother
That's
got his
why I
Michael
have-
Myers. Bro was getting his Michael
Yeah.
Myers on.
But fucking
It's like, what am I just like? Who? What? Wait, what?
Gotta keep kayfabe strong when you're on the stream, brother.
Yeah, you came in mid promo.
yeah.
At first, I tried acting like I was
Promo.
injured.
Well, I wore the eye patch the entire stream last night, and then like the
Didn't
guys
really
who
go
joined
out
me
so well.
at the end of the fucking 5-hour stream when I took the eye patch off, my fucking right eye was huge, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I had
So probably never again.
I had to fucking turn the lights off.
Yeah, I was I was full kayfabe mode like right when Roy came in, and then like I was just like, oh, speaking of the devil, what the fuck is he doing here? Because we were literally talking about you. We were literally talking about you getting murdered right as you came in.
Yeah, and then
In wrestling, murder is only temporary.
Exactly.
I'm only saying this because this isn't how we're going to do it. I literally thought today, like, I've been watching classic Doctor Who, and there's a part in that show where they blow up the Master, and he returns in, like, this old, crusty form, and he's, like, all burned and, like, in this hood, and, like, he's, like, just in the shadows. And I was like, what if that's how I just came back? I was just like...
I literally just imagine it as you being Squidward after he falls down the cliff on his bike and he's in a full body cast.
Then he just
Patrick,
explodes.
Squid's back.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly
Oh,
grasp
firmly
it
grasp
in
it.
your hand. Firmly grasp it.
That ought to do it.
Imagine if we actually that like filmed me as like imagine if we able to like put me like in a body cast as Zander number 5. Like, well, now this is becoming a creative team discussion.
Have Z3 and Z5 be your SpongeBob.
It's just C5 firmly.
The issue
Oh
there
no,
is
it would
that
no
probably can't speak.
Z.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
it'd probably be Doc as SpongeBob and Z3 as Patrick.
Hey, Z3, Ray's back. Ray. Zander number 3 does sound a lot like Patrick, actually. Now that I think about it.
That's
Yeah.
what. That's why I pivoted, because I was like, Xander number 3 is your Patrick for sure.
Also, I saw someone earlier in the chat say that it was like Zander number 2 needs to be someone. Zander number 2 already exists. Zander number 2 is Broken Zander, and he is returning in the new year from the donations.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Never forget.
We defeated with a video
Alright.
game case. Let's not forget that.
Real question. Can we get Zander number 69?
We got about 57 to go till we get there.
Wait a
That's a
minute.
lot more
What if we
Zanders than
literally? What?
Oh, dude. Speaking
The
of
future
unhinged,
Zander. Wait a minute. No, the Zander so far from the future that we skipped all over from all these other Zanders. He's Zander 69 from the year 2069.
26-7.
I think there's one we're all dreading.
Hey, JT.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you. You're going to the lounge.
fair.
There was
Pwned, dick! Ugh.
there was oh dude, speaking of unhinged shit though, Pierre had a fucking crazy one while you were gone.
You missed my greatest
Fucking
joke.
What was
fucking it even baffled JT. It was so we were talking about my favorite matches of the weekend, and we were talking about Jade, and I started weirdly being like, yeah, I was like, yeah, she's super hot. Like, I know she'd suck the soul out of me, but it's whatever. And then JT goes, I have something I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it. And Pierre just goes, yeah, not the way you wanted to, though.
Pierre? I was
Again,
not familiar
it's
with your
an
game.
easy joke. It's such a layup to make.
And it was the fact that JT had it in his mind and it still baffled him. That was the funniest part.
So do we
Yeah,
think the fucking
JT was
Usos are
thinking
about to win
it.
the tag belts?
Do we think the who?
Usos, they're wrestling AJ and Dragon Lee right now for the belts.
Okay,
Maybe.
let's unpack this, guys. Why?
Why not?
Exactly. Why they're winning. So that's why.
That has been the Raw Tag Division's motto this year.
Why not?
Unfortunately, as good of a team as they are, AJ and Dragon Lee are placeholder champions. Unfortunately, that is another microcosm of the Raw Tag Division. It is a bunch of placeholder champions. But the problem is they haven't built anybody up to be long-term solution. So it's been a string of placeholder champion after placeholder champion after placeholder champion after placeholder champion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Again, why aren't teams like that do like that's Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, or like Los Garzas on Raw?
Why is
They
the
could
Raw
No,
help.
they
tag division
they stacked the fuck out of the SmackDown tag team division just to give the titles to the fucking Wyatt Six, specifically Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis.
Which I mean, they aren't a bad tag team. It's just the
No,
gimmick.
when you're on a roster with the likes of the Motor City Machine Guns, Fraxium, DIY, the Street Profits, it looks a little silly compared to those guys.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that they're like the
Also-
longest reigning champions currently.
They would
Why
also
aren't
be
the
very
Motor City Machine Guns like presented as the greatest tag team in the world?
They
Yep.
were your favorite tag team's favorite tag team.
Right. Like,
No, but like this is my
they were that for like 3 months and then had the banger TLC match and then faded into obscurity.
right.
But
Like,
see, this
as
is my
every
issue with
new signing
WWE.
does.
This is WWE's larger issue with the tag division, which is the tag division doesn't have structure. Like there is like, and what I mean by structure is no one is like said, okay, this is like here's their role in the tag division. Here is what they do in the tag division, right? Like so, it's like you know, like
everybody says, "I want a title shot." Okay, get a title. You get a title shot.
That's another
Yeah.
issue I have with the tag division. It's like, okay, people can be in the tag division, but they don't have to exclusively do tag team wrestling. Like,
That also is true. Look at DIY currently.
right.
If you not on,
also
you could do both. Be a tag team, do single stuff.
not only that, also tag teams only ever feud over titles.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like there's never like there's never like, oh, the Usos and the Motor City Machine Guns are gonna get into a rivalry with each other, and they're not gonna have the belts. They're just gonna be in a rivalry with each other.
they're just
Like-
gonna have a good old fashioned tag team match.
And the thing
Well.
that's really irritating about that is that they have so many like hours of time, like hours and hours of time. They just
They're going
don't
back to
utilize
3
it.
hours next week.
But the ad revenue, JT, the ad revenue.
Think of the money for the
Like,
ads.
But like, of course, no one cares about the tag division.
Think of the C-list celebrities and the washed-up people that people haven't cared about in 20 years in the crowd,
Or people no one knows.
aka C-list celebrities. But yeah,
Wait a minute, and the TikTok stars who grew up as wrestling fans and now want to try to come on there and get themselves over.
Speed.
I mean, I don't think he's a bad guy. I just think he's a giant fucking mark for himself.
I think he's a bad
That was
guy.
all the time.
That's so true for Speed.
No, I actually do think Speed.
Fair.
He
Fair.
associates himself
I
with
assume.
Logan Paul,
I
KSI,
assume.
and
I
Mr.
assume
Beast.
it's. I assume it's because of his thing with the crypto bros, huh?
Yep. He associates himself
Yeah.
with Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, KSI, all the crypto bros, takes the Saudi blood money, all that. Yep.
Yeah. No. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
Fair.
Say no more.
Also,
Yeah, that,
like, fucking little squirrely guy shows up at WrestleMania and in the fucking crime bottle and says like 15 words and 7 of them are fuck.
bro said squirrely guy.
Am I wrong? Is he not squirrely?
I mean, I guess you're not wrong.
Yeah, dude, the whole like the speed bit at the Rumble last year was funny, but holy fuck, when you look back, it was so convoluted. Bro just happened to be right to Triple H when Tozawa got attacked, and he couldn't find anybody else in the fucking locker room
And
to
they
be in the
happened
match.
to have Trons for him ready to go
Yeah,
Also,
and graphics for him.
I love that the premise is Triple H, the boss of the company, can't go to one of the several people who weren't featured in the most anticipated match of the year, the most watched match of the year, the Royal Rumble, and like, oh, I can't find I can't get any of these people back here who actually work for me to do it. Flogger guy, you go.
Show Speed got more eliminations in the 2025 Royal Rumble than TNA World Champion. I'm just gonna say that. I might be a little bitter about that. Just a little bit.
Well, no,
Fair.
that's valid.
That's a
Also,
definite valid thing to
I
be bitter
know
about.
people don't like him. I know people here don't like him. But what Jim Cornette said about IShow Speed was hilarious.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Oh
No,
god.
this was actually great. No, this wasn't offensive. This was just great. He's
That
like,
was
and
mad.
then someone's child ran down to the ring. The small child got in the ring and started jumping around, having fun, screaming, causing a ruckus, no parents around. Brian, what do these people do today? Does no one parent anymore?
That is actually pretty good.
That reminds me of when Elias was doing his concert and Leo Rush, for whatever random reason, came out to interrupt him, and Elias looks around and goes, "Whose child is this?"
Never forget
Was
Leo
Bobby
Rush and
Lashley's
Bobby
child?
Lashley.
Yes. And sure enough, it's fucking Bobby Lashley's little brother. And
Yo,
Get him with
actually,
the
I'm
pose,
surprised AEW
Bobby.
hasn't done anything with Leo
No,
Rush and
no,
Bobby
no, no.
Lashley.
No. Leo Rush is the child. Bobby Lashley crapped out.
Oh.
never
That's a
forget
Leo
terrible
Rush is
image.
Bobby Lashley's butt baby, and never forget that.
That's a horrible image you just put in my head.
That's awful, man.
Ray, I'm gonna
Never
hit you in
forget-
the face with another exploding chair for that.
But I know your point, Kay.
never forget the most worthless team in Lethal Lottery this side of fucking Raj and Ava, Leo Rush and Maria Kanellis.
Oh, brother.
The fucking wheel.
I feel
have
bad for Maria Kanellis with that.
Why
We-
is
Leo-
she in
Brother,
the lottery
this guy
though?
stinks!
Leo, I have negative Aura Rush, and Maria, I wasn't even good in my prime Kanellis.
She had a good theme song.
Hey,
Remember that?
hey.
They did have a great theme song. The greatest love I've ever known.
Her singles theme is really good too.
Wasn't that like, here she goes again, like good medicine?
Every time
Yeah.
she speaks, my heart is flowing.
Xander, no one asked for a full rendition.
The amount of diva songs back then that were just purely that were just like mid 2000s punk pop sex songs is hysterical.
Look,
Oh,
we'll save it for the karaoke portion.
dude. No one talked about this, but so do you guys know Layla used to fuck the guitar player from the All American Rejects?
Good for her.
Makes sense.
And that but that's why she came out to Move Along.
Was gonna say, didn't she win the fucking? Didn't she say the? Didn't she win the Diva Search the year that "Move Along" was the theme song for it?
Yeah, no. She came
I'm
out
pretty
to the All American Rejects for a while.
Oh, you mean Layla the wrestler?
I
Who
still
did you
listen.
think he meant?
The what's it called? The Disney Channel actor.
Get your mind out of the gutter and don't sleep in it.
I'm not gonna lie. Move Along was because I love that song. Move Along was on my list last
Move
year.
along the Bob.
No, that's what I'm saying though. I'm like, that's such an oddly good song to have as a theme song. That it doesn't work good as a wrestling theme song, but it's a good song.
It works good. Not a serious wrestler, I guess. Which
It could
let's
be
be out of 4 even
OJ.
more serious.
It's a great pay-per-view theme song.
You know
Yes.
what? If you guys ever wanted a
Yep.
testament, sorry to interrupt everybody. If you guys have ever wanted a testament to why AJ Styles should be considered one of, if not the greatest of all time, he's
the
given
GOAT,
Jey
man.
Uso a really fucking good match on Raw.
AJ's the GOAT.
So fuck his flowers. Give this man the garden.
and so in the 70s and the 80s, though, man, I know I talk about this a lot, but like, what was so cool about like you don't think about this. Wrestling theme songs really first became a thing in the 70s. Like there was a time, so like people started like entering the music in the 70s, and like back then it was actually just like the most popular music.
Yep.
So like I'm just like, dang, it'd be really cool today if like wrestlers could come out to some of the big songs in like the mainstream.
Like 3 Days Grace.
There's so many songs that I want to come out that I would want to come out to, and I just know that if I were to, that I'd have to fucking offer to spend half my paycheck on the royalties for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Jimmy
But we
just
can't give
died.
Zander his royalties for any of the ideas he has.
Yeah, right? I can't even get fucking donations for Hemlock's birthday.
you got
I'm
like what?
sorry.
50?
I'm sorry,
got-
Hemlock.
I got the 100 from Tatum this morning.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Super kick.
So, like, Zander, have you ever tried the Grimace Shake?
I have not. I'm not a big. I've never been a big McDonald's guy.
Fair. Okay, actually, you know what? I was gonna say you never tried it for the trend, but knowing you're not one to conform to trends.
You'd be correct on that, sir.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm sitting here on a Monday night in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you've gotten over 700 from me on this year.
Oh, I'm not complaining about any of you guys. I'm not. I promise.
No, I know. I was just saying like.
So, what are your thoughts on headbutting chickens?
You shouldn't do that.
You're asking if I love slamming my head in the cocks?
I mean, pretty much. That's exactly what he was asking you.
Hold on,
See,
give
that's
me
a
a
whole different
second.
conversation.
Give me a second.
Xander loves headbutting Aaron Stevens.
All right, good job, Zander. You got me.
Xander loves headbutting Aaron Stevens.
There they
I
go.
think we're about to have new tag team champions.
Oh, new
Oh,
tag
boy.
team champions.
Uh-oh.
The last 20 minutes or the last 12 minutes of Raw is going to be a Yeet session.
It's been a fucking banger matchup, though.
That it has.
The Usos, when
Ooh.
given the right dance partner, are really good wrestlers as a team.
Double super.
Team, they work. They work.
Of course they do. They're brothers. Could you imagine if they had no chemistry as brothers?
You'd be surprised, bro. I was backyard wrestling for a while. Me and my brothers could not tag team for shit.
All right, Usos are champs.
Yeet
I'm not-
party commences.
I'm not gonna actually complain about it. As long as
It's
just
a
keep
shame
Jay
this
away from
run
single
probably
stuff.
won't last long. They'll probably drop it to the New Day, is where my brain immediately goes to. Though I want American made. How come they haven't been tag team champions yet?
How come the Creeds have not had the fucking belts?
Weird.
Why aren't the Creeds fucking wrestling?
I've been
That's
saying
what I'm wondering.
I've been saying since fucking NXT that Julius Creed is a star in the making if they gave him an opportunity. I know they wouldn't break him up because of the brother thing and they work too well, but Julius Creed has a lot of. I love Julius Creed specifically. I like Brutus too, but Julius and the promos that they gave him in NXT really were solid.
Yeah, Julius Creed has a lot of upside to him. I think he could work out really well. Like, the thing is, like here's the. I think Brutus could actually be a good singles star too. But I think you'd have to find like a mouthpiece possibly for him, and
I was
then
gonna
Paul
find maybe.
Heyman.
I was gonna
Let
say the
Paul
promo.
manage the creeds.
I mean,
Huh?
yep. As a promo, Brutus isn't really great, but as like he's
Well,
entertaining
not just
still.
that. My issue with Brutus, what I was getting to is, I think maybe he need a character or gimmick change, because I think maybe it works best under a mask or something, because he is I feel like Julius has a much better face. I feel like Brutus is kind of a baby face going on.
Brutus
Do you
looks
want
like
a
And not-
Christian
Greg
Brutus
Tree.
Creed, Ray?
Huh?
He has a big.
Do you
He has
want
a
a
big.
Christian Brutus Creed? Put a fucking dot over his face?
Oh, you want to Christian him? I just got that reference now.
Like I said, Brutus
No,
Creed
I'm not.
looks
JT.
like the
No, because
Pokemon
that's
evolution of Greg Tree. That's all I'm saying.
no because no because the blue dot calls attention to the face. Like the whole point of the dot is who left the chat.
JT.
He's back.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
come back.
Anyway,
I think.
the blue dot, the whole thing was that calls attention to how ugly his face is. The whole point of the mask is okay, we're covering this up and we're making a new character. This,
Brutus
the idea is
Americano
that
red.
we're taking Brutus the wrestler and making a new gimmick around him because Julius is his own gimmick at this point, or his own character.
Right.
And before everyone goes rolling their eyes, wrestling needs more characters. Wrestling has lost its fun characters. People need to wear masks and have fun gimmicks again.
Pirate
Holy
Paul
shit, Ray
Virgil.
Wood wrestling take I agree with.
Are we talking because I made a joke about this because one of them is from my hometown, but are we talking the mid '90s gimmicks where everybody had a random occupation?
No, I'm
Isaac Yankem
talking.
DDS.
Because
What kind of last name is Yankem?
You literally are doing the opposite of what I said. See, I'm saying make everyone look like they're larger than life. You heard make everyone an occupational gimmick.
No,
That's
I was
making them life.
What you meant. I think that's a terrible idea. I was just asking what you meant.
Okay. I think I think we need to go back, fully go back. I think we need some more. I think wrestling needs characters again.
Fair point. They do.
Where are the new kinds of Bray Wyatts coming out there, making new kinds of gimmicks?
The problem is people try to have a gimmick and then they get labeled as Timu insert this guy here.
Timu Bray Wyatt, Timu, etc. Everybody's Timu.
But to be fair, that's also because WWE are very slow to ever present those gimmicks as anything worth watching.
It was especially funny and shit when I used to look through when I used to religiously scroll through the Instagram cesspool, and Mariah May came to AEW and everybody was like, she's a Timu Tiffy. She's been wrestling longer than Tiffy, so shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Twitter's not a real place. Neither is Instagram.
There for the hot girl.
Just here for the memes.
That too.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, no, no, that was shit like that was a major reason why I stopped scrolling through Instagram and deleted it for a long. The only reason I even have it again is to see the stuff the Instagram stuff that Zander posts. That's the only, because I just kept it full time because I'm sick of having to re-download it to see something Zander posts, because he actually posts good content.
Oh well, thank you. I feel like I share some pretty.
Yeah, I should say not post. But
Once the new
But
year
it's like-
starts, I'll start actually posting.
Fucking. Well, I'll say it again. I doubt we're gonna. Yeah, I'm not banking on getting any more tonight for us, but I'll just say it again. We are now $348 away from our $3,000 goal.
Nice.
I don't think we're hitting
That
it.
is nice.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're hitting it because there's only one more stream this year. But that'll be tomorrow night. I gotta see that Joe Hendry New Year's Eve concert, and I'll be on time for stream and everything. But other than that, I think we're gonna sign out. I'm going to actually make myself go deliver tomorrow. I don't want to. A lot of content coming up this week. Not as big of a week as it was last week and the week before. I'm not doing as big a stuff. But
Unfortunate.
Fuck you, Pierre.
No
This week almost killed me. Literally.
one told you to do this.
Anyways, we got NXT tomorrow. We got AEW premiering on Wednesday, New Year's Eve Dynamite. John Morrison is going to explain why he joined Bullet Club. Double whammy on Thursday, triple whammy potentially, Thursday, January 1st, of ARW Brand New Era. TNA Following Bound for Glory, which will also be a premiere. I will also potentially be live for 24-hour stream 2. Friday, the final ZC SmackDown. Saturday, I think.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah, allegedly. No, I got confidence in Ray. Saturday, double whammy, ROH and LAW. And then Sunday, my final time standing in for SmackDown for the foreseeable future, Fall Brawl. So we had pretty solid, steady activity. I'm looking at the stream recap here.
Did he just completely here for the Sunday,
folks?
For me too, or for anybody else too?
And folks, if my calendar is right, Zander, are you streaming next Monday night?
I am, January 5th, the reveal of who my new roommate is, and the big Raw premiere.
Even though that is, saying that out loud is kind of okay.
Well, I have told people, people have been guessing who it is for weeks now. I've not given any hints. I've just said that I'm excited for the chat to meet them because they are also a wrestling fan. And you can expect to see them start expecting to see them on LS11.
But so what Sunday again? Is it fall? Is it Fall Brawl?
Yep.
Okay, and that's the only thing
I
on
have
Sunday.
to make the arena.
Oh yeah, you should do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it. I've gotten a lot better at arena,
but not you don't have my touch.
Nobody has your kind of touch, Ray.
Nobody has my feminine touch.
What's your feminine touch? Anyways.
Wait.
I am an expert at the feminine touch.
Oh, also on Sunday, Lethal Lottery.
More Lethal Lottery.
So wait a minute. So Wednesday's the premiere, Thursday's the premiere.
Thursday's 2 premieres.
Double premiere, actually.
So Thursday's 2 premieres.
Okay,
and then
be a really stacked weekend again.
I was gonna say because it's ROH a premiere too.
ROH always premieres, otherwise the views are dog shit.
ROH is that's fair. ROH is the premiere.
ROH premieres by default.
Fall Brawl. I don't have that packed of a week. 7 fucking premieres, you fucking maniac.
Fuck up, Kay. Shut the fuck up.
Inject it into my vein.
Zander will never stop trying to kill himself for the views.
I'm trying so hard. Just let me die.
All
week,
for the views.
we're beating the record next week. It'll be 8. It'll fucking.
It'll be 10 one day.
No, we've done more than 7 premieres in a week.
Yeah, we had a week where we had 12 premieres in 1 week. Because every show in the week premiered, and then there was a bunch of events in the week. The first week of every season.
Well, for a while, we noticed that videos performed better if we premiered them at first.
They always do.
Do they now?
Yeah, they still do. I just don't want to do premieres every day.
Yeah, because that means he has to be in there.
So.
No, he
Less
doesn't.
so, but like
He could be
it's
there in
become
spirit.
I feel like that's become less though over the years, Zander.
It has. It has. Yeah. You're correct.
Like it used to be like the difference between premiere and not premiere could be like twice the amount of views. That's why we started premiering everything.
Yeah, but our views and kind of going.
Yeah, but you have a very like good group now, though, for the most part. So it's like
There's a couple people in our community that piss me off. Names.
One day one day we'll get rid of them.
Like it's.
I thought it was funnier than shit when we were talking about Zander, and sure enough, he fucking shows up when we were talking about him. I was like, this is too fucking funny.
Unfortunately, I don't have a soundbite.
We need so many sound bites.
Well, now that I've upgraded the Discord server a little bit with my free month of Nitro I eventually might cough up the money to upgrade the server more, like to boost the server more so that we can get more stuff for it. Because like we've got better audio quality now. We've got 24 soundboard slots. We've got 100 emoji slots. And we can have an animated server icon. I'm gonna redraw the LS11 universe point. So since I'm not fucking blonde and haven't been for 4 months, and Ray doesn't have a godforsaken mustache.
Also, guys, this is just so all of you guys remember. Remember what this Sunday is, guys. This
Fall
Sunday. Well, not just Fall Brawl, guys. You guys know what day it is, right?
January 4th.
Yeah.
I know the significance of the day, but Ray, why don't you tell all of us so that we can make sure you know?
Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes. The final match of Tanahashi's
final match against Okada.
And then Shinsuke Nakamura will get his WWE release granted finally after requesting it for the last 6 months on January 5th.
Out of sheer spite, because that's the WWE way.
I totally forgot Wrestle Kingdom was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, but this is the big one. This is kind of the matchup at the future. Konosuke Takeshita will face Yota Tsuji. And this is title for title, world title versus global title. And this is their chance to change that god-awful belt back.
Yuta's been saying he wants to bring back version 4. And I'm sure we're all rooting for Yuta just because of that.
Please, for the love of God.
It looks like Cody's neck tattoo.
Except worse somehow.
Oof.
Yeah. It was the first joke I made when I saw that belt.
No, you want to know what, like, literally I thought when I first saw that belt?
Go ahead.
I thought of the Power Rangers.
Why them specifically?
I thought it looked like part of a Power Ranger outfit.
You know what? I can see why you'd think that.
Like I literally thought like that looks like Grand Samurai, like, you know,
part of a Megazord.
Yeah. Right now, nothing against Power Rangers. The Power Rangers is awesome nonsense, and I love it.
It's peak nonsense.
We know nothing about awesome nonsense here.
Yeah, no, we
Nope.
never.
No, we don't.
LS11 only engages in the most serious of stories.
Only real stories.
And
Our
have two masked wrestlers. Allegedly being
video
somebody
teacher
else.
talked about, guys, our video teacher talked about winning an Emmy, and that's the whole point of this channel.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
To win an Emmy.
to win the inaugural "Why the fuck are we watching this again?" award.
Look,
Literally,
you're not
though,
gonna
if
get
I
El Grande,
like,
El
I
Masacano,
am
and
starting.
Carlos Zandzenegger on the same show anywhere else. That's all I'm saying.
I literally had this thought though. So, guys, not to like blow a horn a little bit, I'm talking about auditioning for some TV shows and some movies as an actor. But yeah, so I'm like, if I ever win an Emmy for a TV show, just to pop Zander, my opening line has to be, "I did it!"
You cut out completely.
I caught like 2 seconds of that.
Caught the
Literally,
very
if
end of it.
I said, if I ever win an Emmy, I have to get up on stage and just to pop Zander, I have to scream, "Mr. Beaver, we fucking did it!"
Hell yeah.
Like, just, it would only resonate with Zander. Like, May. In case you guys don't know, our video teacher, guys, always wanted to win a local Emmy, and he never got to do it.
Tragic.
It's tragedy.
Which, granted, a local Emmy is different from a prime time Emmy, but still, the feeling is there.
It's all about the feeling.
Well, an Emmy is an Emmy, god damn it.
Yeah,
You're
Chris
damn
Hansen
right it
had 2
is.
of them.
An Emmy is an Emmy, and no one could take it away from you.
Actually, you can get your Emmy taken away.
Is it for being a piece of shit?
For being a piece of shit, or for finding out something about, like, your work. So, like, this has never happened. This has never happened for, like, acting. But, like, let's say you win an Emmy for, like, best, or this happens more with Oscars. Let's say, like, you win an Oscar for best score or whatever, best soundtrack. And then, like, later on, they found out you sampled something illegally without giving proper credit. They can take away your Oscar.
As they should.
That's right. I haven't even started. Okay. See for tomorrow. Because I've got a lot of things to do this week. All right, that's gonna do it for tonight, everybody. We will see you, or at least I will. None of these guys are fucking obligated to be here. I'm the only one obligated to be. So I will at the very least see you tomorrow. Some of these guys might. You never know with our revolving cast of characters who will be here. Tune in next week. Find out who lives, who dies. I've been Zander.
Good night, LS11.